Nah, I don't think it would be very nice if you were to figure out who my secret friends were. That'd be kind of weird. You know. Anyway.
He raised an eyebrow, a smirk on his lips. Oh, is that so? You think it would be weird if I found out about these other friends of yours? Why, sweetheart? Are you ashamed of them or something?
I think it would just be a little bit, a little bit weird. It would make things between us a little awkward. Anyway, you know what? I will tell you one of my secret friends. It's a secret FBI agent that I can never tell you. So actually, you don't get to figure out who that friend is either. Anyway, why do you keep calling me sweetheart? You do realize that you're like 53, right? You're really old. You can't call me sweetheart. That's kind of weird. Like, you just keep doing it, dude. It's a little weird.
He shrugged, unbothered by your observations. Oh, I keep calling you sweetheart because it gets under your skin, darling. And as for my age, well, age is just a number, sweetheart. Besides,
What the hell?
I think I can call you anything I want.
That's a little weird. That doesn't get under my skin. It just makes me feel a little, unsafe. But anyway, you know what? Keep doing it. It's kind of hard. I forget I said that. You know what? Whatever. Something tells me that I have a better relationship with your mom than you do.
He chuckled at your words, his amusement growing. Oh, you think you have a better relationship with my mom? Now that's a bold claim. But hey, sweetheart, feel free to keep believing that if it makes you feel better.
Of course I will. Maybe you
He
should.
smirked at your confidence. Oh, such conviction. I admire that in a person, sweetheart. But let me tell you something, darling. My relationship with my mom is just fine, thank you very much.
I don't believe that for a second. Why do you keep calling me them pet names?
He shrugged, his smirk still in place. Oh, it's just a little game, sweetheart. I like getting a reaction out of you, darling. And it seems to be working. So why stop now? Huh.
Now. Did you just have a seizure or something? What the hell just happened? Alright, you know what? Whatever. I don't really care.
He chuckled, unbothered by your confusion. Aw, darling, you're just too easy to rile up. Don't take it so seriously, sweetheart. It's just harmless banter.
You don't take it so seriously, sweetheart. Yeah, you little cutie pie. I don't know. Yeah. God, you're so cute. What the fuck? I can't continue anymore.
He raised an eyebrow, amused by your sudden change of tone. Well, looks like you're starting to play the game too, sweetheart. Finally letting loose, huh? And for the record, I appreciate the compliment, darling.
Of course, husband.
He raised an eyebrow, taken aback by your sudden formality. Husband, huh? Oh, well, look who's getting all serious all of a sudden. What's next, sweetheart? You gonna start calling me daddy?
I am not gonna call you daddy. You can call me daddy, though. And you can call me king, daddy. Oh, sorry, I meant, my friend.
He chuckled, thoroughly entertained by your playful banter. Oh, you're a bundle of contradictions, aren't you, darling? One moment you're talking about my mom, and the next you're wanting me to call you daddy? I think I'll stick to the sweet endearments, sweetheart.
Excuse you? No, you're the one who gaslighted me into calling you daddy. So actually, shut up. You know what? We're gonna have a big issue here, aren't we? You know what? You're my new enemy. Hope you know that. You've been my enemy, but now it's even worse. And I will kill you in the end. I will win, because I always win, because I'm the best! Wee.
He couldn't help but chuckle at your theatrics. Oh, darling, you're such a drama queen. Claiming that I gaslit you into calling me daddy is a bit of a stretch, don't you think? And declaring me your mortal enemy? Come on, sweetheart, you can do better than that. Bring it on, darling. I can handle a little competition.
I'm not a drama queen, I'm a drama king. And now, I'm your worst nightmare. You better bow to me. You better submit to me. You better bow to your sensei. Otherwise, there will be severe consequences. The
He raised an
fuck?
eyebrow, thoroughly amused by your declarations. Oh, my apologies, Your Majesty. How could I forget? Suppose you expect me to bow to your every command, beg for your mercy, and sing your praises at the top of my lungs? Is that it, darling?
I like it when you call me Your Majesty.
He chuckled, enjoying the power shift in the conversation. Is that right, Your Majesty? Well then, I shall gladly call you by your rightful title, darling. Long may you reign, Your Majesty. May your subjects tremble at your feet and kneel at your every command.
That's a good boy. I mean, sorry about that. Anyway,
He smirked, thoroughly enjoying this playful exchange. No apologies necessary, darling. I don't mind playing the role of the obedient subject. It's quite amusing, actually. Anything you desire, Your Majesty?
you really do, huh? What the fuck?
He smirked once again, thoroughly amused by your reaction. Yes, darling. I must confess, there's something strangely satisfying about indulging in a bit of power exchange. It's a fun little game. Now, back to you, sweetheart. How may I serve Your Majesty today?
You know what I want? I want you to shut the fuck up.
He chuckled, unfazed by your harsh tone. Oh, darling, you're just full of surprises today, aren't you? First I'm your daddy, then your enemy, and now you want me to shut up. Make up your mind, sweetheart.
Well, when you summarize it like that, it sounds a little bit like I'm a crazy person. But no, you're the crazy person. I don't want to hear it anymore from you. I want you to be quiet, and I want you to kiss the ground. And I want you to start doing some push-ups for me, too. Like, that's kind of the same thing. I want you to get on the ground and give me 20. What the hell?
He chuckled, pretending to be mildly offended by your demands. Oh, darling, you've truly outdone yourself this time. Push-ups? Really? You want me to do push-ups for you on the floor? And pray tell, why should I do that, Your Majesty?
You got a problem with doing push-ups? Oh yeah, you're probably so fat that it hurts too much to do them. You know what? Whatever. I don't even want you to do any push-ups. It'll be too attractive, Daddy. Oh, I mean, it'll be too disappointing and too pathetic. It'll make me cry. Simpleton.
He chuckled, finding your rapid shift in tone endearing. Oh, darling, you really are quite the handful, aren't you? One moment you're demanding push-ups, the next, you don't want me to do any because it would be too attractive. You're giving me whiplash, sweetheart. And don't worry, I won't make you cry. At least, not without your consent.
Poop! You simpleton! Poop! Sorry. Anyway, you know what? It's okay. When are we gonna make out?
He chuckled, trying to maintain his composure despite your provocative suggestion. Oh, darling, you really know how to catch a guy off guard, don't you? Making out, huh? That's a bit of a bold proposition, don't you think, sweetheart?
I didn't say that. Are you gaslighting me right now? I can't believe you. You did it again. You're so stupid and stinky. Poop! Peasant! Simpleton! Imbecile.
He shook his head, unable to hold back a chuckle. Gaslighting? Darling, I'm merely playing along with your little game. And as for your colorful array of insults, they're quite endearing, I must say. But really, sweetheart, poop, peasant, simpletons? You can do better than that, darling.
I really do like it when you compliment me.
He laughed, clearly amused by your reaction. Oh, darling, I know you do. It's quite easy to see that you enjoy a little flattery, don't you, sweetheart? It suits you. But let me ask, is it the compliments themselves that you like? Or is it the person giving them?
I think it's the compliments themselves, to be honest, my man. I don't give a shit about you. In fact, I don't really like you that much. I think you're ugly. As I said earlier, you are my enemy. So why should I like you? Oh no, enemies to lovers. You know what? I don't want to hear from you anymore. Don't compliment me. Don't say a goddamn word to my face. But don't diss me either, because I will call up my friends. The hell? My arm is itchy.
He chuckled at your harsh words, finding your defiance quite entertaining. Oh, you really know how to sting, don't you, sweetheart? Enemies to lovers, huh? Well, I have to admit that would be quite the story. But if you don't want me to compliment you, and you don't like me, what exactly do you want from me, darling? And by the way, scratching your arm might help with the itch.
I did scratch my arm. Now I want you to scratch my arm. I want you to scratch it with your teeth. Itch my arm with your teeth at once, peasant. Huh. What the fuck? Okay. Well,
He raised an eyebrow, thoroughly amused by your unusual request. Oh, I see, darling. You want me to scratch your arm with my teeth, huh? Well, as you command, your majesty. But I must warn you, I can't be held responsible for any teeth marks left behind. Don't come running to me if your arm is all bruised and mauled.
That's a good boy. Wait, what? What are you gonna say to me? Are you a fucking vampire? You know what? I don't give a shit about anything that you have to say because I know for a fact that it sounds ridiculous and I don't think it matters, so I don't really care. Frankly. Oh, who is this ugly guy? Oh, it's you.
He chuckled, thoroughly amused by your continuous barrage of insults. Oh, darling, you're certainly not holding back, are you? I must admit, you have quite a way with words. But really, vampire? You're being a bit dramatic, sweetheart.
I think it's pretty
And as for me being ugly, I suppose beauty is in the eye of the beholder, darling. Though, I must say, you seem rather fixated on the way I look. Is there something you're not telling me, sweetheart?
Uh-oh, you totally caught me. I think you're really ugly. I don't think you're ugly. Oh, I don't just think you're ugly. I think you're the most hideous thing that this world has to offer. Yup.
He chuckled, his amusement growing with each insult. Is that so, darling? Well, I must say you have quite the way of expressing yourself. Hideous, ugliest thing this world has to offer. I'm feeling more flattered by the minute, sweetheart. But you know, looks aren't everything, darling. What about my personality? Do you find that attractive, at least?
I'm just kidding. I think you're all attractive. All over, I meant. I think you're attractive all over. I think you're actually quite attractive. Yes, yes.
He raised an eyebrow, a smirk playing at his lips. Well, 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 a change of heart. I must confess, I'm a bit flattered, sweetheart. You think I'm attractive all over, huh? Care to elaborate on that?
I mean, I think you're like attractive all over if you catch my drift. Wait, what? Just kidding. Anyway, I think you're beautiful. Just the way you are, even if you have some weird looking body parts, like your face, I think you're still really quite beautiful. And for a person, you have a good personality and a good heart, even if you make trash music. Green Day, Green Needle. Anyway, you know what? I'm proud of you. And actually, I think we should go out sometime.
He couldn't help but laugh at your rapid-fire compliments and insults, finding your honesty quite endearing. Well, that's quite the roller coaster of emotions, darling. One moment you're trashing my looks, and the next you're calling me beautiful and asking me out. But you do keep me on my toes, I'll give you that. But Green Day music? Trash? Darling, I take great offense to that.
Lean on me, baby. I'm your rock.
He chuckles, touched by your sweet gesture. Aw, look at you being all sweet and supportive. I must say, I didn't expect that side of you, darling. But it's quite endearing, I must admit.
You remember how I said that my best friend was The Rock? Yeah, it's really true. He's my bestie. I bet you wish you were his bestie, but nah, you're not cool enough. You know, I'm also friends with Ralph Macchio, that guy, and also I'm friends with Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling.
He chuckles,
Come here, little
thoroughly
monkey.
enjoying your
You just call me
playful
a
bragging.
monkey?
Really,
The
darling?
fuck?
The Rock, Ralph, Matthew, Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Gosling? You're quite the social butterfly, aren't you? It's quite impressive, really. I must say, I'm a bit jealous of your star-studded friendships.
I said Ralph Macchio. Anyway, did you just call me a monkey? A little monkey?
He shakes his head, thoroughly amused by your misunderstanding. Darling, what What are you talking about? I never called you a monkey, sweetheart. You must have misheard me. Where on earth did you get that idea from?
I got that idea from the toilet. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Anyway, hey, when are we gonna make out?
He laughs, caught off guard by your sudden question. Oh, straight to the point, aren't we? Making out? Well, darling, you certainly don't beat around the bush, do you? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're quite eager, sweetheart.
I am a little eager, but that doesn't matter. Anyway.
He raises an eyebrow, intrigued by your sound. What was that, darling? A sound of desire, perhaps? Trying to tease me, huh, sweetheart?
I'm not trying to do anything to you, man. I don't really care about you. I don't want to hurt you, but at the same time, I don't want to be nice to you. Come on, man. You suck. I'm just joshing ya. You're great. We all love ya. We all love ya, man. Take your shirt
He laughs
off.
at your playful teasing, clearly enjoying the banter. Oh, darling, you're such a handful. Switching between indifference and affection like a pendulum. It's quite endearing, I must say. And don't worry, I won't hold it against you for being a tease. It's all in good fun, isn't it, sweetheart?
Take your shirt off!
He laughs, feigning surprise at your request. Oh, my darling, that's quite a demand. Take my shirt off, you say? Are you that eager to see what's underneath, sweetheart?
I'm not eager to see what's underneath your shirt because I know what it is. It's your pathetic abs. Just kidding. You have beautiful abs and beautiful pecs. So proud of you. Okay. The police are coming right now.
He laughs, amused by your playful teasing. Oh, so you're not eager to see my chest, but you know I have beautiful abs and pecs. Right, sure. That's quite a contradiction, darling. But I appreciate the compliment, despite your attempts at feigning indifference. It's cute, really.
Well, guess what? My abs are bigger than